right, we are live here on the good old YouTube, but we're going to be talking about a little Amazon live tonight. I have my friends, my live streaming family, Chris and Melody here with us tonight. And we're going to be checking out the chat. We're going to make sure that we give you guys some awesome information when it comes to Amazon live streaming tonight. So if you guys have questions about it, this is going to be your opportunity and your time to ask those questions. That way we can give you guys some answers and really introduce you to this wonderful world of live streaming on the Amazon platform. So if you guys are watching live here, let us know where you're watching from, first of all, so we can welcome you. And then also let us know, have you even heard of Amazon Live, or is it a brand new platform for you? Would love to know your experience with the platform as we get into it. Before we get started, let's go around the room, introduce some folks. Melody, we'll start with you. Make sure I got my slides ready. And there we go. All right, Melody, introduce yourself to us. You're on mute still. I got you on mute.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. So my name is Melody. I am the CEO and founder of Loving Literacy, where we eliminate frustration for parents and we increase the confidence and focus for children in grades K through 2 for struggling readers. So I started my business back in April of 2020. And I needed something else to supplement at that time because I had left the public school teaching system and decided to just go with something totally new. And I actually met Monte because I wanted to grow my YouTube following and my channel. And he happened to mention Amazon Live. And I knew nothing about it. And I actually started towards the end of October. And I had no followers. And as of now, I have actually generated 92,000 in revenue sales. How cool is that? And at my first stream, I actually ended up having first brands and sponsors actually come to me asking to be able to pitch their products on my live stream. And that would include getting revenue and actually getting products for free. And in that, because I was doing that, that actually helped my current business, which is Loving Literacy, and actually helped me to create another spinoff. So my specialty is actually networking with other people and helping influencers by helping them with media tips, and that, again, networking. And then I have some great sales techniques on how to help you pitch your products on Amazon.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next, I'm gonna bring to the stage my guy Chris Giles, another Amazon live streamer. Chris, talk
What's
to
going
the
on,
people.
everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Again, I'm Chris Giles, founder, CEO of Black Tie Media. We help entrepreneurs grow their reach and sales through tech, content, and digital media. We jumped onto the Amazon Live platform, I guess about 6-8 weeks ago, and been crushing it. The last 30 days, pushed over 75,000 in revenue out. Since we've been there, pushing over 110,000 out. Tech guy by trade, started off as audio engineer, helping, and then moved into digital marketing space. And so kind of pushing both of those together where we are now, where we're just teaching people, one, how to make money online, and two, showing them the tech behind it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight.
Cool, appreciate it, Chris. And those of you all that don't know who I am, my name is Monte Weaver, and I started diving into Amazon Live back in July. Really saw that the platform had introduced a live streaming component to it, and then as what's what I'm called the real-time strategist, started introducing this platform to other entrepreneurs and business owners because I think it's a great place to grow a following and build an audience. And every time you can tap into a new platform, it's definitely something you want to take advantage of when you have the opportunity to. Um, the thing that really got me into this whole Amazon Live thing was just the ability to focus on video and live streaming. And there's so many different platforms that allow you to live stream on and build an audience on. But most recently, Amazon has tapped into this. And so I'm excited to bring this to you guys with Chris and with Melody. So we're definitely going to be paying attention to the questions that you guys have tonight because we know this is going to be new information. Like I said, started in July, did my very first practice stream, and really just asked everybody, to ask the audience who wants to get started on Amazon Live. So let Melody, Chris, let's kind of share with them like the webinars. Amazon has actually been hosting some their own webinars as well, and it's pretty interesting. Like even when we jump on these webinars, there aren't a lot of people on the platform.
We actually had about 57 people, I think, at that last stream. And so it's not, a lot of people aren't jumping on like they should. And there's a lot of opportunity on this particular platform. I think what happens is people see something new and they're not sure. But when you see something new like this, you want to jump in because by the time you hear about it from everybody, it's too late. But this particular platform is very easy to adapt to. I mean, I was able to jump in within a month and you can see the progress that I've made. And if I can do it, I know anyone else can do it.
Yeah, that's so good. That was the biggest thing. I mean, noticing, I mean, been in social media for so long and you're always waiting for that one opportunity. And like, this was that. Like, me and Monte were talking, we weren't even talking about this. And he was just like, hey, let me show you this thing. And of course, we know each other. Like, all right, cool. I trust you. I'll jump in. Let's go. Let's light it on fire. Burn the boats. And it's been crazy. Crazy. I was on earlier today and just had so many people chatting the whole time. And I'm like, these are new followers. These are not people that already follow me on Instagram or already follow me on Facebook. These are people that I've never met that are coming in like, oh, what you doing? Hey, let's talk. And like, I got it today where I was joking with somebody on live and she was like, oh, I'll just tell everybody so you don't have to repeat it no more. And she literally was typing in the chat for me like, hey, make sure you follow him and he's great. Ask him questions. So it's been a great growth experience.
Yeah, I like it because like unlike a lot of these platforms, because this is so new, like you said, people don't even know what's going on. They're learning, and then you got to follow and like 7 people watching a live stream, and with a couple of months, video games, and then I know Melody, you had, this screenshot don't even do you justice right here.
Yeah, this was an interesting stream. I having 104 people, and then I think it was more towards the end of the stream. It ended up being like 174 people that actually came onto the stream. I mean, this is a hot platform. And like you said, you grow your followers this way too. So if you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram channel, you can definitely tell them to follow you there. So that way you can get more followers. Like it's definitely in your ballpark. Like you just got to do it.
Yeah. And YouTube, like once I told you guys didn't y'all weren't playing with it. Y'all like jumped on the platform and like just started taking over the Amazon Live homepage. Like,
Yes.
And then branding was there. And so like you guys already knew it. So like I remember, when I grabbed this picture, I was like, you guys had like 8 slots really on the homepage of Amazon. And I think it's so easy to get there, especially in certain categories. Because Chris, you told me about the media section one time. I was doing books, man. That's powerful just to know that you can put up a live stream and it just sits there for like a week in some cases, if not longer. But like when I got into this, and you guys have seen it now too, being on it for a little while, I was like, where is everybody at? Nobody is talking about this platform, but Oprah's on it, and if Oprah's on it, something's got to be right, right? Am I
Yes.
missing something?
It's not you. I think people don't yet understand it. Like I had someone come onto my stream and ask me the question, "Why are you on my page, my Amazon page?" And I was like, "Oh, do you not know about Amazon Live?" And I like had to explain it while I was on the stream with them. So yeah, you're gonna find that people will ask you. People are gonna also start asking, "How can they get on this platform during the stream?" So. But if you've got Oprah coming on, you know as well as I do, there's going to be more people coming on this platform.
Yeah, yeah, and you got anything, Chris, on that?
No, I was going to double down on that. I mean, you were saying Oprah. I was on there one time. It was Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union were on there
Yeah,
doing a family thing. They had the family on there showing off stuff. And some celebrity cooks. Like I don't know them by name, but I seen them on the whatever the cooking station is on TV. I don't keep
yeah,
up with it, but I'm like, oh, they're on here, so it must be something when the influencers, the top level, are like, all right, we're just gonna sneak in here and not say nothing. We're just gonna do it.
yeah. I have Ragadon Bassline here on my YouTube channel. I'll throw this question over to you, Melody. He says, "Hello and God bless. Is this platform where you sell for Amazon?" I'll let you kind of talk about that.
Okay. Yes, this is definitely the platform where you can sell. So you are an independent contractor. You fill out an application through Amazon to become an influencer. And how you do that is by having a following. And when you have a following, you actually fill out an application to become an influencer. So that way, what you're doing is you're pretty much pitching, you're recommending products to the consumer and telling them in good faith, this is a great product to use. And if they choose to purchase it, you get a small commission in return. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's other bonuses to that too, but that's the main one.
Yeah, we'll dive into that here shortly. Yeah, Oprah being on there, other celebrities being on there, and not a lot of influencers being on there, like leaves a lot of opportunity for us micro influencers. So tonight we just want to kind of give you guys an overview of Amazon Live as a whole, that we get a better understanding of it if you're brand new to it or never even heard of it until today. Talk about the Amazon Live creators community, a place that we've had to put together because there was no community out there for creators to actually collaborate and get questions answered and get support. So we've put together this community. Talk about brand deals and sponsors, which is the main thing I think that those early adopters are going to have the greatest advantage at. And I know I was actually on another platform and they were talking about, Chris, I think you were in there too. We listened about brand sponsors and opportunities and getting these deals and relationships. And the questions that were being asked in that community seemed like they were struggling to get these brand deals. But like over here in this Amazon world, we've been turning down more brand deals. So we'll get into brand deals tonight, and then we'll talk about how you guys can get some step-by-step training and guidance to really just help you, make sure you're checking off the boxes just to get started, and then we'll definitely do Q&A as well. So before we get moving through tonight, we're going to cover a lot in detail. There's three of us, and we have plenty of hours on the platform. So make sure you remove distractions. That way you don't have to go back and watch the whole replay. Encourage you to take notes, any aha moments that you guys might have, and I promise you, you will have some. Definitely take some notes down. That way you don't forget anything. And don't overthink this. Amazon Live is, if you've streamed before, it's just like any other streaming platform. You're just streaming in a different location. So don't overthink it, because I believe that anybody can really do this, especially if you want to grow an audience. And the commissions and the sponsors and the brand deals are also nice as well. So let's jump into Amazon Live overview. I'll pass this to the Melody or Chris. Who wants it tonight?
For the brand deals you're talking about?
For the overview section here.
Okay.
Or I can take it. It don't matter.
Okay. I was gonna do brand deals. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh no. Yeah. We need you to do brand deals. Yeah. I'll do this. And Chris can do the levels and all that stuff. All right. That'll work. So here's an overview of Amazon Live. Anyone can watch on desktop or mobile right now. In some cases, you've probably seen an Amazon Live video and didn't even realize that you were watching an Amazon Live video. You may have just thought it was just a video on a particular product page, but they're actually influencers, just everyday people that have the ability to live stream and talk about a particular product on the platform. As of right now, live streaming on the platform is for US only, US customers only. But if you are interested and you live in Canada or outside of the United States or North America, I would definitely pay attention to when it rolls out in your country, because I know all three of us have experienced people from other countries watching our live stream. So when it does roll out to you, then you definitely want to be one of the early adopters on that platform. Right now, it does require that you have iOS, so you will need a iPad or iPhone device in order to live stream. So if you don't have one, definitely check out Amazon because they sell
Mm-hmm.
iPads and iPhones. And currently, you do need a seller, or you do need an Amazon influencer
Yes.
account, and we'll talk briefly about this. There's three different accounts in order to live stream. You have a seller account, a vendor account, but the majority of you all will need the Amazon influencer program, which is a free account. So you you can literally go live to Amazon and it doesn't cost you anything to do. Now, the seller account is for those of you all that are selling your own products through Amazon. And typically, if you're asking if I need a seller account, then that means you don't. You probably already have a seller account if you're selling on Amazon. So that's that one. The vendor account is an invite only account that Amazon will send to you. And again, if you haven't got that invite to be a vendor on Amazon, don't worry about that, because the majority of you, like I said, will need the Amazon Influencer Program account. And that's simply signing up for the Amazon Associates Program. And I'll show a link to it here in a minute and put it in the chat. And that is their affiliate marketing program. So if anybody, and you guys let me know in the chat comment section,
Mm-hmm.
if you stream on YouTube or maybe you refer things on your social media, Instagram or Facebook, and you promote links to Amazon products, you probably already have an associates account. But if you've never done any of that, if it's all brand new to you, you will need to sign up for their affiliate marketing program. Once you download the app, you'll see the three different types of logins that you can use to log in and start to go live. And the third option will be that Amazon Influencer Program. And you'll just simply log in with your name and or with your username and password. And go to visit affiliate-program.amazon.com, and that's the website. It'll guide you through getting started. We have some documentation there as well. One thing to note though is you will need a following on a social media platform, and this following, according to a lot of information out there, is about 500 followers, subscribers to your platform. Now, there is a huge influx of people that want to join this associates program, so keep in mind there will be a delay. There will be, 5 to 7 days before your account gets approved or denied, depending on how you fall. But don't rush the process. This is
Mm-hmm.
something that we all are aware of right now. Amazon does have various levels for their live streaming program. You have first what's called a rising star level, which is their introductory level of streaming on the platform. Then you have your mid level that has more benefits and allows you your videos to get placed on product pages. So literally, if somebody is looking for a particular product and you're talking about that product, they'll see your video in real time, which is great in helping that person make a buying decision, and it helps you be known for that particular product and an influencer for that particular product that you're talking about. And then finally, you have your A-listers, which is the top level, which allows even more benefits and priority support, access to Amazon Live special events and opportunities. So I know all of us three here are definitely looking forward to the special events and
Mm-hmm.
opportunities as we continue
Yes.
to get literally waiting on A-list approval, like waiting on A-list approval. So, but the ultimate goal, grow your followers, generate product sales, earn commissions. I myself have been talking about tech products for a while. That's pretty much what I do, but you're not limited to just products that you necessarily own. I've even talked about books that I've read and that I recommend, and even Christmas and holiday shopping items. So you can talk about whatever products that you either own or don't own, things that you like, things that you wish you owned. Um, One thing I would always definitely recommend too is to check out the commissions for each of the types of products. So that will definitely help you either make more or less commissions based on the type of products that you're featuring in your live streams. Um, I know I've asked it before, and you guys let me know in the comments and in the chat what industries you all are in, because we can definitely give you some real time examples. But definitely can definitely can be in pretty much any industry and live stream on the platform. And Melody been a teacher and helps students and parents, and Chris and myself just happen to be in the tech space. But we know beauty artists that are on the platform, social media strategists that are on the platform, finance, gym, whatever industry you're in, you can find products on Amazon to talk about, which is pretty interesting. Um, let's see here. I had one slide that said let's start streaming. Well, I think we can come back and do some screen share a little bit later. Um, Chris, you want to jump into the actual streaming itself, how to do it?
Yeah, definitely for sure. On my side, I wanted to answer one quick question. Darren said, "Is there any way to self promote without getting into trouble?" And because I know one of the slides up there actually was talking about growing your following, and if because I already know we talked about branding and stuff like that. That's the background you come from. Is the key is making your names all the same, right? So you're at whatever. If it's the same everywhere, then you just put that in there. Because some of the pages, if you go to their storefront, it has their Instagram and it has their Twitter, because your storefront is not directly associated with your stream, if that makes sense. They're kind of technically two different departments, like Monte was saying, because you can sell Amazon products not directly on there anyway. So that's definitely one little hack right there. But for the live stream and the technical side of it, again, like you said earlier, it's currently only on iOS devices. So you do need an iPhone or iPad to at least go into the app. And you do have the ability to, you can, if you don't like, if you're new to live streaming and you don't have anything, we always tell everybody start where you are. So if you have a phone, you have the iPad, start there. You can actually stream directly in the app. So that's where you start. The second thing for people that may have used like a level 2 or level 3 service, like we're using Restream right now, or we all use OBS, vMix, Wirecast, any of those softwares, Ecamm if you're on Apple. You can use any of those softwares. This might get a little nerdy, but if it allows you to do RTMP, which is the nerd side of it, you can use that software. And again, a lot of the online versions allow you to do that. And that's if you want to do, again, like we're doing now, when we'll do screen shares. If you want to show products, like Monty was saying, you don't even have to own the products all the time, because if you use one of these software or online, you can screen share and go to the page and show the product on the page, show the videos on the page, and just going through detail and describing that there. So I know it may seem complicated on the back end, but it's very, very simple. Jump in.
Yeah, I love how the other Chris, that's what he did. He just jumped in, started live streaming, and you can create your own custom look, with some of these level 2, level 3 platforms. And like, the world according to Chris, calls out his name, at the top says like, follow, like, and comment. And it's crazy because Chris, he just got started just a couple weeks ago, and he had a live stream of 50 plus people watching his, one of his first live streams, which is pretty incredible. One question I have over here, Chris, for you is, can you go live from OBS or Zoom?
OBS, yes. Zoom, as far as I know, doesn't have the custom RTMP yet. Zoom only goes to like Facebook and YouTube, as far as I know currently.
Yeah, and I think with Zoom, it doesn't give you the option to kind of manipulate some of the speed settings
Yeah.
that you send to Amazon. So I think Zoom would be the only one that you really can't
Yeah.
do it right now. Yeah, it's been an awesome platform, and with the custom branding with the software, it does allow you to get more attention. This is Chris's Cyber Monday. He had like 10,000 views on his live stream. So, and I think with this holiday season right now, you know, people that are interested in it, this is really the best time to jump into the platform because they're looking for followers, but more importantly, as you're starting off, is the revenue part. Is you do want to have different revenue goals so that you can rank up in the Amazon Live platform. Let's jump into the community. Being on those Amazon Live webinars, we were able to chat with some other live streamers, but like we couldn't, after that webinar was over that Amazon hosted, you couldn't connect with anybody. And so one of the things that I did was try to find people online. I looked in Facebook groups, YouTube channels, just to try to find is everybody collaborating. And I couldn't find anybody. So I had this brilliant idea of creating a Facebook group. Such a brilliant idea, right? And I had to invite Melody and Chris, and this group has grown. I don't know what number we're at right now, but this group is growing really fast. And Melody, appreciate you. Chris, appreciate you for just
Thank you.
hanging out in the group and just helping people. So let them know. I'm gonna put it in the chat here, but let them know about the group, and I'll put it in the chat how they can get access to it.
Yeah, this particular, the Amazon Live Creatives group is a great group to join, especially if you're very, very new to this platform. You want to join, but the problem is, like Monte said, there's no other groups like this out there. So if you're coming onto our platform and joining our Facebook group, you'll be able to get some of the guidance that you need in starting off. And definitely you'll grow a community and you'll gain some friends in the long term too. So, and it's also a great way to be able to collaborate with other people that are on that platform. You may not know so much about hair, but you want to do hair. You may find two other people that specialize in doing hair streams. So you could see this as being lots of opportunities available to you. So highly recommend joining the group.
And it's free. It's free collab. Why would you not? It's free.
Yes.
Jump in, ask some questions. Look at all the people that have already asked questions, because there's a lot of new people that got started since Monte started the group. Like, that's what makes it even better. It's not just people that were already on. Like, there are people in there that have done their first stream and said, hey, can you at least just tell me if we did a good job? And again, I know on both sides, if you're watching on my side, it's actually down in the description. So check it out. Again, it's free.
Yeah. Yeah, and we encourage, when you're getting ready to do that first live stream, you let us know. That way, because those of you out live stream, you guys know when you see a 0 up there or 2 people following you, sometimes it can seem discouraging. But Amazon Live is a platform. One, I really think you're going to get a following pretty quickly because there's just not a lot of creators there. One. But two, when we can jump on the live stream and just be there to support you and put something in the chat, say, hey, great job. And then even at the end of your live stream, just give you some feedback as you're getting started. That's what the community is there for. So when you get ready to do your first live stream, let us know. Just drop it in the Facebook group so we can try to check you out. Feedback, like I said, provide some tips and strategies in there. Like Chris said, people ask questions. We don't mind you asking the questions. That's what the group is there for. So you guys can check that out at facebook.com/groups/Amazon Live Creators. Or you can just go to Facebook and just do a search for Amazon Live Creators. There's one group. It's the only group you'll find out there. So now let's jump over into Melody's favorite topic. I got to brag on her real quick because what Melody has been able to done is literally one of the things that people are trying to do, and they're trying so hard on Instagram and so hard on YouTube, is I want to build this following so I can be a micro influencer, so I can get brand deals and sponsors. And she's going to tell you her story and what she's been able to accomplish. But it's incredible when you think about the platform of Amazon combined with live streaming, combined with brands and sponsors saying, oh, here's another platform where we can use creators and influence to talk about our products and sponsors. So as you guys are getting ready to hear Melody, I want you guys to type in the comments, what companies would you just like to work with? Like, if it's a company and they called you right now, you'd be like, yep, I will do a live stream for you. I will talk about your products. I will sell your products. I use your products already. So no problem at all. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments, in the chat, which companies you guys would really like to work with. Melody, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on over to you.
Thank you, Monte. So one of the things that I started off when I was beginning Amazon with my first stream, I was super nervous, guys. I had, I think, about 10 people watching my stream. And at the end of the stream, I did it for a whole hour. I shortly got about 5 emails from 5 different companies asking if I would promote their toys. And at first I was like, a little taken aback because I didn't understand if this was real. I thought it was a scam, maybe. Like I was asking Monte like 100 questions, and he said no. Companies can come out and reach out to you, and you can be a sponsor with them. And so what I started doing was I started reaching out to companies. And I'm like, okay, well, if companies are contacting me, then it should be okay for me to contact them. And I started doing that. And before I knew it, I started having about 27 brands, some off for the season, some on for next season. And so it's just really nice to be able to not only grow in that way, but it's also an additional revenue stream because these companies are willing to pay money for you to have these items on the stream. So, you're not just earning the commission, but you're getting a small commission from them in addition to getting what other amazing items. So look, on this slide, if you look on the bottom right, Chris got some awesome gear. He got some toner mics for free. And those mics are like great quality mics. I got one. I don't know if you got one, Monte. No, you didn't get one, but Chris got one. I'm sure you'll get one next week. But you'll get things like this in the mail. You'll get packages. If you see in the bottom right, these are all of the packages I just got in one day. Now, I'm not talking about a week's worth or 2 weeks worth. This was all in one day coming from, several companies, several different toys they wanted me to stream. And I got to keep all of these toys. And in addition, I got some supplementary income on the side. Now, what you do after with those items, that's up to you. But I only been on the platform for a month, guys. 1 month. That's all it takes. You just got to show up. That's all you got to do. One step forward. Then you'll have more deals than me.
Love it. Like, it was crazy how I remember you sent me the message. You're like, how much do I charge people? And I'm like, you just got started. It's like, how many live streams have you done? I did 1. Well, that is an opportunity, and it's not like it was like years ago. This was just a couple months ago, like literally just a couple months ago, not a few months ago, a couple months ago. I'm loving the opportunity with the brand deals. Our guy Chris Williams, he's in the group too, and he just got his official notification back on November 18th, 2020, right? And then by December 5th, just a couple weeks later, he is doing over 14,000. He actually sent me a message earlier today that said he just received some stuff in the mail too. So he's already got his first brand deal.
I love it
already. And he's just been on the platform a couple weeks. So now I haven't got toner microphones, but I did get a couple other microphones. A couple other companies have reached out to me. So I did get a couple other things, some lights and some gear, stuff like that. So Chris, you got anything you want to talk about for these brand deals and sponsors, communication? How have they been reaching out to you? Because I know you ain't been reaching out to them. Oh, your mic is, something's freezing over your side.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There we go.
I might have to jump up. But all right. Yeah, I mean, just straight up reaching out, man. All kind of tech companies, like you said, I had to turn some down just because it wasn't stuff that it didn't fit what I wanted to do personally, but it was tech. So they were like, "Oh, you're a tech guy." Just some outside door some outside camera, solar cameras, and I'm like,
yeah,
that's a little outside my wheelhouse. But I'm waiting on another package of mics. It's kind of blurry, but you can see right here, I got a couple mics that are actually I'm about to be doing giveaways for because I don't need them. I've done the video.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this. You get to choose and pick. No one's doing this for you. Like if you want to work with a brand, you can. And if you don't want to, you can easily turn it away. And another one will come to replace it.
Yeah, and they come quick too. I like had a kettlebell, opportunity. Wanted me to do. I was like, well, my channel isn't really fitness related, so I'll have to pass on this one. But if you get something more in that tech space, you guys let me know. But yeah, it's pretty cool, like to be able to turn down deals. I know, when you first get started in this thing, you like companies send you stuff, and you're like, oh my god, this is awesome. I get free stuff, and then you very quickly realize on this platform, like, okay, well, I can't do every deal. Like, and then, like you said, Melody, you asking for financial compensation. And that's really where Amazon Live can turn into its own business. Is because not only are you getting products that you actually want, but you're actually making money as being like a brand sponsor on top of making money from commissions from every time someone adds items to their checkout.
Yes. And I think what I like about it even more is you have the opportunity to network. Like this really opens up amazing doors for you, not just with the collaboration that you have with the other creators, but working with these brands. You never know who they know. So it's like, it's an amazing connection that you can make with other companies and really grow your income.
Yeah.
You helped me with that. Like I did that in 1 month. I'm still so grateful too, man. I'm telling you, so happy.
You can send me a toy or two. I won't mind. I won't mind.
Okay.
Step-by-step guidance and training. Because I know you guys have a lot of questions, so we definitely want to do Q&A here. So go ahead and fire off those questions. But there is a lot that goes with any new platform and some of the steps that you have to take. And really, I think a lot of this is just really the strategy behind using Amazon Live because we're early adopters to it. I remember that one webinar Chris and I were on, and there was only 50 some people on the webinar, and we've gotten the attention of Amazon on the webinar because I know they know all three of our names when we jump on there now. So that is the ability to get insight into what they're doing is pretty amazing. So if you guys actually want to jump into the opportunity of Amazon Live, we've put together our knowledge and combined all three of our heads together. Melody has helped a lot of people like get started with that process of applying, because even that can be a little cumbersome sometimes for people. And I've been able to like just get the word out about Amazon Live. There's so many people that had never heard of it. And so, I just tell people, hey, just remember where you heard it first. And, we've been jumping into some other platforms today. People were like, Amazon Live, what is that? And even some of you guys, hadn't heard of it. And Chris has really been the one that's been like helping with the tech side of it. And, people just trying to figure out, how do you create that banner thing on your screen? And how do you do this and connect? And so we've been able to take different elements and really put them together. So we've been working on this course to help people get started with Amazon Live. And I don't want to keep saying opportunity, but it's like huge opportunity I think that exists, and especially right now during the shopping season is like the easiest time. We got to do some screen share. I almost forgot to get followers and grow an audience. And then we'll have it's another private community, right? Is that what we agreed on? Another private community just for people in the course to really drop some strategies on you guys to get higher commissions. I'll put it that way because I posted one thing before about Amazon luxury, and that's a new part of Amazon that more recently came out. And then getting access to trainings, some coaching calls, and replays is really what we want to help you guys do. Let's talk about the setup process. Melody, if you want to walk through just the setup process real quick, just an overview of what that looks like for them.
Sure. So what you have to do is make sure before you even apply, you want to make sure you have a following. So it could be on Instagram, it could be on Twitter, it could be on Facebook, or YouTube, at least 500 followers, and show that you're consistent on that platform. So that way you're posting at least once a week, just to show that you're connecting with your audience. And with doing that, once you get to that level and that amount of followers, then go ahead and apply. And once you apply, it's going to ask you for those amount of followers and your link. You will give that information to them. Once you give them that information, then they'll come back to you in about 5 to 7 business days. But since so many people are now applying, it might be a little bit longer. Like some people have said it takes them up to 10 business days. So just be patient and hang in there. They'll email you and they'll tell you one of two things. Either, yay, you're in, you've been accepted into the program, or if you're declined, they'll tell you the reason why. And it's usually seems like a lot of people are saying because of the followers that they're having. So just build your following, and make sure, this is very, very important, make sure your profile for that particular platform is on public. If it is not on public, they will not accept you because it will be seen as a private account and they can't view it. So that is just the very beginning on how to get into the Amazon Influencers Program. And once you join us, then we can get into further detail and walk you through it holding your hand. But no worries.
Yeah, love it. And then training, obviously, how to use the app, the different places in the app where you can look at your analytics, where you can actually set up your live stream. I love the ability to copy live stream so you don't have to keep manually adding each item every single time you do a live stream, because it can be a little tedious. So time saver tips definitely help you, because I know when I first got started, like it would take me like 30 minutes like to set up a live stream. I got a title, I got to create the thumbnail images, I got to add all my products manually on the app, and I got to search it on my desktop and trying to use the custom software. So it can seem like a lot of steps. So we try to help you streamline that process, helping you rank up to the A-list status, because that's the ultimate status. Product placements, Chris has talked about that before. We'll probably even do another little bonus video in there, just how to get in the right category so that you can be found for the things that you guys actually want to talk about. Software. In the course, I actually do a video on how to use a free platform called Open Broadcaster Studio to set up custom branded live streams. They really do help you get the attention of brands. It allows you to have a more professional type of look. It allows you to do screen share, like Chris mentioned earlier, the ability to see you as the talent on stage and then show actual products. Some people have multiple cameras. I have 4 cameras that I use sometimes, just to give different angles and be able to show my products on the desk better. So there's a lot that you can do from even the production side of Amazon, and it definitely gets the attention of brands. When they reach out to you, you definitely can charge a higher rate because you have a quote unquote studio and equipment and software that you're putting on these custom branded broadcasts. Strategies, how to build these partnerships and relationships with sponsors and brands. Inside this community, we really want to help you grow and connect with these brands and sponsors. I actually had a sponsor reach out to me, and they didn't know I was working with another person within the company, and so I had to pass it along to someone else. She literally asked me, do I know anybody else that's a creator on Amazon Live? So I said, well, yeah. So I actually passed it along to 2 people, and they both were, that was probably the easiest brand deals they were able to secure, because they didn't have to do any work. They were just trying to find influencers that talked about a certain product. And those deals happened very, very quickly. And then a community, a private place, where you can really get feedback and support, because we want to take care of the people that are really vested in this, because it's a place where there is not a lot of us right now, and the more that we can help everybody else, the better we can all be. When we go into being an influencer, we want to position ourselves where the companies don't take advantage of us. Hey, can you just do a live stream and all we get is, a $5 product? No, we want to make sure that when these companies come to us, they know that if they go to an Amazon Live creator, they're going to have to come in the correct manner, and really compensate us for the job that we're doing on the platform, because we are few and far between. So course, let's talk about the course. Melody, I'll pass it back over to you here.
Sure thing. So the course right now is for $697. This is an amazing price right now, because as people are joining our course, we are actually going to raise the price. So at some point, right now, this is the go-to time to start. Like, think about why you came onto this stream today. What's your main focus? Why do you want to grow on this platform? If you're wanting to grow today, you want to get another additional income stream, and of course, get that exposure to more brands and followers, this is the way to do it. Come join today. Don't wait, because then the price is going to go up, and once the price goes up, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is for early adopters for sure.
Yes. So it'd be like you're part of our founders program, and
Yeah.
we take care of our family. We take care of our family real well. So this is the price that we've set it for temporarily, and then eventually it's going to go up.
Yeah, we're going to be dropping a bunch of bonuses in there. One of the things I'm working on is a spreadsheet of these brands that I've already worked with and built relationships with, because like I said, they're looking for other content creators. They want to work with multiple people to help expose their products to more people, and so having a list that people can easily go to. And even in our Facebook community group, we've gotten brands find our group and reach out to people within our group, because they know that's where the Amazon Live creators are hanging out now. So we're definitely going to be dropping a bunch of bonus information in there as well. You got anything, Chris? And then I'm going to do some screen share and show some folks what Amazon Live actually looks like.
No, I mean, I think you guys. You guys killed it. You covered the main of it, because the whole thing is about community. And one of the things we learned along the way is, why make all the same mistakes that somebody else already made? I'd rather just pay somebody to, hey, oh, you already did that? Tell me which way to go so I don't jump in the same mud,
You're so right, Chris. It'll definitely save you time. When you're going through all of the Amazon information, it can seem very overwhelming. But when you have a community of people, especially you've got 3 people that have been through it extensively, we can share our knowledge, so that way you can avoid going through the same mistakes we have made. So yeah, I will definitely make sure you're joining today.
Yeah, because getting your stream shut down midstream, it hurts, because it doesn't count towards your numbers, and you lose all that revenue data and analytic data. So things not to do on a live stream, something we've definitely experienced, and things to do on a live stream, because the way the platform is set up, and new users don't know how to use a live stream. There are just certain things you have to do on your live streams to get your followers educated on what you need them to do. They need to click in your carousel. You don't want to be sending them to a different website and sending them away from Amazon. So those are some of the just things at basic level that you don't want to do. So we definitely help you avoid the pitfalls that we've done along the way, as Amazon continues to change and upgrade the platform as well. Let me pull over a window here so you guys can check this out. So if you've never seen Amazon Live, I'm going to go to the Amazon main website, and you can also view it on mobile. And up at the top, I have a live streams tab. If you don't have your live streams tab at the very top, the all section, and then scrolling down to see all here, and then we have Amazon Live. So you can get to it multiple different ways. And under the live section, you'll see the videos. The first section will be your live now section. And as of right now, we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. A lot of people on tonight. 12. Yeah, we usually don't have this many people on. So we have a good handful of people on tonight. But even this amount of people in the scope of how many people are live streaming on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and we have like less than 20 here total in the world. And think about how many people are streaming on these other platforms. This is definitely a platform where there is not a lot of people streaming. And there's been times, I know you guys can attest to it, I've gone live at certain times and I was the only one streaming. Literally the
Yes.
only person streaming on the platform. It's just crazy.
Yesterday, my husband and I went ahead and we streamed, and I started off with 10 people, and it grew quickly to 70, and then before we knew it, it was 120 people watching us. And that was playing with a hockey game that I was given to by sponsor. So I got to play with toys and I got to earn money and talk
Yeah.
to people about my favorite products. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It's very simple. And then we show you the process on how you can be able to pitch these products in an appropriate way to the audience and not, again, have your stream cut off. We also walk you through the process hand by hand, again, through the application process. And then we have those bonuses like you were talking about, Monte. And let me tell you, we always give back more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always do. So this is definitely something you want to get on. Look at all the people right now that are on this platform. Some people might have 5, some people might have 10, but they're still earning commission, even though they have, like, look at this guy right here. You can see those bubbles flying up. Those are people purchasing items in real time. They're purchasing items in real time. So every little bubble that you see, that is a little bit of commission that he's getting. Could you imagine if that was you? You're on a stream, you're talking about your favorite PlayStation. You're talking about your favorite speakers that you've always liked. Look at this. She has a ring light. She has how many people, Chris? I think that's 8 people. Is that 5 or 8?
Five people.
5 people. I see some bubbles flying up. That means she just earned commission too. So when you're seeing that, I mean, this is not something that you have to dedicate a whole lot of time to. Like, you can do this little bit at a time and grow on it. So this is just to give you an idea of how that platform is. This is simple. And the way we structured this particular course, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's that easy. It's that easy. And that's exactly what people need now, because people are working, another job. You want something that's easy and simple. Look, she's talking about a desk. She's just sitting and chatting. How awesome is that? And she's earning income while doing it.
Speaking of just sitting, when I watch Chris live stream, I'm kind of jealous. I'm not a gamer, Chris. Tell them, like, the gamers are even on this platform, which is.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely just put my whole setup in there and was gaming today. Today I did not have a topic. I wasn't showing anybody anything. I mean, I answered a couple questions, but we were just laughing and joking like we were on, some other thing, some other network. But
Yeah, when
bubbles are still flying, man.
bubbles flying. You
Yeah.
got dozens of people just watching you play a video game, and they're just clicking and earning commission.
And I've done the same thing too. Like, I play on my Nintendo Switch. Like, after this stream, after we get off of this stream, I'm gonna go jump onto that stream and I'm gonna play with my Nintendo. Hopefully I get an Xbox this year. That's what I'm looking for. I want to get that new PlayStation, but we'll see.
Yeah, same here. PlayStation, send us some product. Hey, any
Chris
sponsors
says no.
that are looking for Amazon Live influencers, you got 3 of them right here. Check the description section of this video, and you will find all 3 of us. So, yeah, I had to get that plug in, right? Feature creator section. So as you continue to rank up, you can get featured in the second row of influencers here. And then you have different sections based on your products: beauty, fitness at home. I really like this category, is the upcoming streams category, because you can promote your streams. Oh yeah, look who's there.
Look, Ruth is
I
there.
see Ruth is there.
Yay.
Ruth is in our community. Ruth just got started this week, I believe.
Yes, she did. I'm so proud of her. She did her first stream this week.
Yeah, she was doing some high dollar cologne and perfumes in there, like $300-400 ones. She took our advice on the luxury brands and she started doing her first stream on that one. So that was pretty cool to see. Yeah, I like the upcoming streams because you can schedule a stream ahead of time, promote the link to it, get more people to watch it at a certain time,
Mhm.
and then if people are just scrolling down, they can get an idea of what is coming up next, rather than just randomly showing up. You can promote your streams ahead of time.
And they have like different categories. Like they have tech categories that you could go in. There's some recipes you can cook. There's fashion and beauty. I did that one on Sunday. There's food, health and fitness. If you want to review certain items for babies, they talk about home, electronics. There's pets, so you can talk about pet items. There's media. Sometimes you'll find Chris in there. Oh, look, we found Chris right here.
Video games.
You see that thumbnail, that black and green thumbnail? That's him. And then you see me too. Everything else. I did that yesterday night.
Hold on. You said you did that yesterday night. That's what's
Yes.
crazy about this platform. So you did a live stream yesterday, and you're still on the homepage of Amazon.
Yes.
That's what I'm loving about this.
I'm gonna say that mine's from yesterday too. That particular one.
Really? So only 2 other people have done video games since you have? That is wild.
And I'm about to jump on there after go on. Told you I'm gonna go on my Switch. But they make the system so simple for you to use, and it's so flexible. Like, it's not what Amazon tells you to do. You can choose the products that you want to pitch. That's the beauty of this. You can pick and choose any product you want within the community guidelines, and you can pitch the products you love the most and talk about that, and then earn commission.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That's so good. I got 2 questions on this side.
Okay.
First one is where did it go? Darren asked about promoting your email sign up. I'm like, it's a top secret hack, man. I don't know if we can get this one out for free.
Yeah.
So looks like okay, so Amazon's platform is always changing. For now, and this can change at any time, for now they're saying about 500. And that was based off of a stream that we had attended that was an Amazon live stream about, 2-3 weeks ago. So this is fairly recent information. But sometimes people get turned away for other reasons. So if you're just still waiting, just be patient. Or if you got turned away, just go back and read it again and see exactly. It might be maybe not interacting enough. Maybe they want to see more engagement on your page.
Yeah, I know that.
Ranges of brand deals. Let's see, ranges of brand deals. It can range from small electronics to maybe a high scale item, like something that could be maybe $150. I just got contacted today by a major toy company. I can't disclose that. And also that's going to be something we're going to talk about. Like, there's going to be times you can't disclose certain information about companies because that's just how they do business. But the brands that will come to you, you can either sign a contract with them or you can create your own. And that's the beauty of our group. We help you to develop that to keep you safe, to help you so you're not going out on your own and learning hard lessons.
Yeah, I know, with some of these brands, they're willing to just send you product in exchange for a video, and then others, it's financial. So you definitely have the gamut of the types of brands. So it really depends on, your rebuttal back to the brands. If they send you a response and you accept what they send you, then that's the deal. Or, you come back with them with an offer. Maybe you have large followings on other platforms that you can leverage as well. Maybe you want to look for something that's more long term. So we'll definitely give you guys some ammunition in our group as well.
Yeah, I think even a big part of this too, and just want to add one of those things is like, you're getting in this group, in this trio right here, you're getting more than just Amazon Live, because we have very different backgrounds between digital marketing, between the strategy, so you get to learn all that extra stuff in there. Because everything Monte's dropping right there. Like, I'm trying not to set him off because he's getting the teacher mode. We might be here for another 3 hours to giving away all the secrets. But I mean, with that price range, I mean, it literally is on you. Like you come up and say, this is what I'm willing to accept, and then you say no if it's not enough for you. Again, for me, I like certain type of gear, so there's certain things I said no to because it wasn't gear that I could use or even give away or sell in my circle. But I mean, hundreds of dollars worth of gear, and then getting paid on top of getting the gear.
Yeah.
So double payday.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you know what you're worth. That's the important thing. When you first start off, it's like, oh, you need someone to be able to come to and ask questions. Like you can ask Monte, you can ask Chris, you can ask me, and ask us, how much should I be asking for this item that they're pitching? It depends on the brand and it depends on the type of item that you're pitching too. So how you may adjust your prices accordingly. So I had one person that said, just show it. You don't really have to talk about it. I'll give you $100. I was like, okay, I can show that. Like, this is just one item. I'm like, that's interesting. So it just goes to show you just have to learn how to interact, how to communicate effectively with some of these brands so that way you can get what you want in exchange and not feel like you've been shortchanged or either party. That's what we try to help you with.
I was actually trying to encourage a brand to give me more of their items to talk about on the live stream because they wanted to feature just one item.
Mm-hmm.
And part of what I was going to offer them was a 1 hour live stream because I just like to do my streams for an hour at a time, just, for my own personal, Amazon Live growth. And I said, I'll feature more than one item, but even the brands and companies don't understand. So you guys have the power to determine and set that rate or set that expectation because I was trying to get them. I said I'll do more than one item. It's not going to cost you any more. It's hard to talk about one item for an hour, so I actually want you to send me something else to talk about so I can help increase the sales overall for the products that you have. Even if they didn't send me the item, at least give me something to talk about because an hour is a long time, and I was trying to just give them more than what they thought they were getting, just to really help them out too. So as they don't understand this platform, we've been on here long enough. We've all got quite a few deals between us to understand how to kind of structure these. Go live now. Media says just asks, always ask. I love it because you never know what you're gonna get. Another gentleman, he's in our part of our community as well, and the company asked him what he wanted, and he literally just started writing down some things and sent it back to him, and they actually sent him everything on his list. So you never know unless you ask. He was just kind of putting out the little far-fetched things, but they sent it to him. So you never know. And I know Chris is some because we were both in a tech space, and I literally told Chris, I'll say, hey, this is the deal that I'm working. And when they talked to him, he knew kind of the deal I was working so that he could ask for more. And I was like, I know at a minimum you can get this. And so he was able to take that information and get more out of that deal. So, having people that are doing this in a community, where we can, I'm already working with someone with that company, and there's nothing else I can do. So I might as well let him know that, hey, this is the opportunity and this is how you can structure this. So that you can win.
And all it takes is if you can just connect with one brand, if you could just connect with one brand, the companies themselves know who's pitching to who to get their products out there. So when they see that you're pitching their products, guess what the competitors do?
Mm-hmm.
They come to you and they ask you, hey, would you be interested in doing a stream on our product? But it only takes one. And that's why it's so great to be part of this community, because if you don't have one and you ask us, we can help connect you to someone that does have a deal like that for you.
Yeah.
All it takes is one, just one deal. That's all you need.
Question over here on my YouTube says, I just signed up. It's pending. How do I add items to my storefront? Yeah, so inside the course we talk about adding items because it can be a little tedious. You definitely want, it's easier if you add items to your storefront from your desktop. That way you can easily select and choose them, because even that makes it easier for when you add it to your live stream, because you can just go to your storefront. So little, it's a lot to answer without screen sharing and kind of showing you that process.
He's saying it's pending. Do you mean it's pending because you're waiting for your application status, or is it pending for something else? If you can answer that, Ragadon, so we can help you. I'm just curious, because if it's pending because of application, then, I don't know if you can add anything to it.
Yeah. Also, yeah, if the application is pending, you can't do anything anyway until
You just gotta kind
you
of.
just gotta wait.
Yeah, no, there's no way around that. You just gotta
Yeah,
wait for
yeah.
Amazon.
We need to stress that application process is a waiting game. You have to wait for it.
And we have videos on that, on how to support you during that time, so you know what to prepare for when you get started.
Right. Awesome.
All right. So he said yes, that it's pending because of the application. So yeah, Ragadon, you just have to wait in the meantime. I'm so sorry. It says add stuff to your storefront. If it doesn't allow you, then that's because you have to wait for the application status to be completed. So either they will approve you or they'll decline the application, but they always give you a reason why if they decline it.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions that you guys have? Let me drop the link to the course here in my YouTube chat, that way you guys can access it. Grab it. This is our early Amazon live special.
Yes.
Because once it gets popular, once mainstream starts to know about it, people will definitely be looking to get on Amazon Live. And that one screenshot I had with Oprah and Gail, talking, there was only a handful of live streams right underneath her, and you think about how many people could have potentially been watching Oprah, and only 4 or 5 live streams underneath it. Oh my goodness. And if you're talking about something similar to Oprah, oh my goodness, that whole following just comes right on over there to you. So paying attention to other live streamers that talk about the same thing you talk about. There's a lot of strategies you can use to really grow your following on the platform.
And this course price for $697 is actually a great deal, because compared to the live coaching sessions itself, the rates that we charge are way higher. Like if you were to just take an hour with us 1 month for all 3 of us, that would be way higher. You would have to pay more money in order to get the instruction you need for this class. But we're throwing in the setup, the training for it. So we are pretty much holding your hand through the process. Not only that, but then you're getting the live coaching sessions, so you can ask real-time questions right on the spot. And you get the support of the community as well. You're not by yourself doing this.
Yeah. All right, Chris, you got any more questions on your side? I think I'm all questioned out over here.
Nope, I'm good. I think we answered everything that I seen come through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Any final words y'all have, and then we will call it a webinar.
Well, I do want to thank you, Monte, and you, Chris, for also bringing me on board and helping me with the tech side. I've learned so much from each of the gentlemen, and I'm telling you, it's such a pleasure working with them, because they're very knowledgeable, not only about the digital strategy part, but anything in regards to like YouTube and OBS. And audio. Chris is like the audio specialist right there. If you ever had any questions, those are the go-to guys that can help you with that. So it's not like you're doing this by yourself, trying to find a random YouTube video and hoping for the best. No, you're going to get the instruction you need, and you are going to get the support you deserve.
And if it is a random YouTube video, hopefully it's mine.
I was just about to say that. it's Monte's, then it's okay.
That's funny. That's super funny.
Uh,
No, man, this has been good, man. It's been a it's been a nice journey. Feels like forever, but it's literally been like,
right.
oh, but nah, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm definitely excited to jump into this and be able to help and bring anybody else along that we can bring with us, because you know I'm down for that.
Yeah, awesome. Glad you guys were all able to jump on here and watch us live. Those of you watching by replay, I'm sure the price is different. So we're just going to say it right now. The price is probably different for you all.
Mhm.
But definitely feel free to get access and join us, because Amazon Live is for 2021. I truly believe that. And I think the more that you can position yourself on the right platform at the right time, the better the opportunity you have to win and benefit and grow on these platforms and grow your following, and ultimately, do the things you really want to do in life. And Amazon Live, I think, is just one of those platforms for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.